should be live. Let's double check that on twitch.tv. Yeah. Okay. We are here for Fireside Chat number 259. Sorry about missing last week. Had some stuff come up, but that aside, let's take a look at what we've got. Number one, usual deal with end of the month coming up, so make sure you post it in roll call. Make sure you're completing any duties that you have assigned for this month. Get those done by the end of the month, and then we'll have our whole new cycle start off. That's going to be this, a week from this Friday is going to be September 1st. So then we'll have the officer meeting on September 2nd at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5:30 Eastern in Command Center. Usual deal, of course. Happy to see NCOs there, but COs are required to attend. If you can't make it, let me know in advance. We have the Festival of Selja going on the 31st, so we'll see if House Commander can get anything running for that. That would be very cool. And beyond that, let's take a look here. Sea of Thieves channel is back, so do check that out under the games category. As usual with Discord's new thing, you might need to go to browse channels, make sure that you have it checked, or take a look there. Let's see. Still planning to get the mark request channel up. I know currently you can just post in there right now and request a mark, but probably how it's going to work is we will have a list of marks in there. I'm not sure, actually. I'm kind of torn on whether we should just have a link to the marks guide there, and then you can just post in the channel which marks you want, or have all the marks listed point by point in Discord, and what they're for, so you can kind of go in and request individual ones that you want. And then potentially we could have a thread in there that you could talk in if you just wanted to just request in general, or say, oh, you're not sure, or you have any questions or anything like that. So I might go with some combination of that. So if anybody has a preference there, let me know. Personally, like I said, I haven't really decided which one we're going to go with, so happy to take on input on that. Let's see here. Yeah, I am going to go through and update the roster a bit. I wanted to add that profile updated column. So essentially this is a column that's going to be filled out, and you're going to put in the date that the person's profile was updated. So basically, anytime you update visuals or information on there, you would go through and put the date, okay, you know, August 24th, updated this person, and then basically that will give us a clue, because we also have the at current rank since field, and we can double check so we know that the rank is reflected on there and all of that. And also, I mean, just in general, if, you know, profile hasn't been updated in, let's say, a year or two, probably there's going to be some updates that are needed, like years of service, maybe some festivals or competitions, different things like that. So I think that's going to be a useful field. I'd really like us to take advantage of the staff role. You know, I kind of debuted those, and unfortunately we just haven't made use of them. I haven't, and neither has anybody else, which is kind of disappointing. So once again, urging all COs to maybe try to make use of those roles. People who have volunteered for those, make use of the volunteers, or at least, you know, talk to them, ping people, etc. Because they've taken on those roles, because they are at least interested in possibly helping out, and we definitely need some help. So yeah. Okay, let's see if we have anything else going on here. Public recruitment post. This is from a couple weeks ago, but it's a new entry in the newest entry in the job board. So basically, we've had some people do this already, just take the initiative. That's fine. I do ask that you clear that with me if you post a public recruitment post, because just so I know what you're posting and that it exists. And that kind of helps, all the staff too, because we basically then know where are people coming from. If we ask them and they say, oh, I came from this game or this post or whatever, it gives us a clue. It also helps with recruiting because we know who brought them here, basically. Yeah. And if you're interested in volunteering for that, of course, you can just post in there or just talk to me. And a reminder in general about job board that you can just post in any of those if you want to help out. So those of you who volunteered for staff HQ roles, I apologize that people haven't been reaching out, at least publicly. Maybe something has happened in DMs that I'm not aware of, but if you are interested in helping out as well, I urge you to take a look at the job board and maybe post in any of those that you'd like to do. And as well, we'll try to keep the spreadsheet updated. So if people do take on some of these roles, we'll probably put you on the duties page of the spreadsheet with that job that you're taking on listed there. So we kind of know that you're doing that, and that keeps Ulfald in the loop as well, as far as, because he is in charge of all the jobs, basically, and making sure people are doing them, that kind of helps him out. So I think that'll about do it. So I'll be around from office hours shortly after this.